workers who stand in line at Target Center, right? Stand in line looking to figure out if they're going to be paid. And sometimes they are standing in line for hours and they just get sent home. Those workers get their salaries, get their wages stolen from them because they're working but they're not paid to work.
You basically there for nine hours, you get paid for like 5. It makes you feel less than what you are.
The temp agencies got X amount of dollars per every person that they have recruited to actually work. And so what happened is those temp agencies started hedging their bet, meaning they started telling people to report early and stand in line.
These temp agencies, specifically the one that I was with, kind of prey on the low employment rate for the black people in Minneapolis, right? It's kind of, they prey on poverty.
Where do I get reparations for these workers who I can prove to you right now that had thousands of dollars stolen from them, over hundreds and hundreds of people. And who knows how many years they've been doing this, how much money they've extracted from our community that we're asking back. And when I'm yelling and screaming, showing a video of black people lined up as if they were cattle for hours unpaid, and people are pointing to the next person for me to go to for me to get what's actually owed to the people that in this community that has one of the worst racial gaps in the entire nation.
Y yo llegué a esta organización por el mismo problema de robo de salario. En algunos trabajos también me robaban mi cheque, otras veces no me querían pagar o quitaban dinero de mi cheque. Y ahí fue cuando yo decidí luchar y bueno, gané estas cantidades. Ahora este mismo problema lo estoy escuchando cada semana en la organización CETUL, que toda la gente está llegando con el mismo problema del robo de salario.
So in one of the cases, cleaning the restaurant hired a company that then hired another company that then hired worker Lucila and claimed that Lucila was an independent contractor, even though it was clear all the terms and conditions were set by people above her. So she was an employee. So we skipped this guy, went directly to the restaurant after they were ignoring us and said to the restaurant, why would it be that the company isn't paying workers? And I don't think your clientele would be very happy to know that the people who clean the restaurants where they're eating didn't get paid their wages. And then quickly that company called the company below them and said, fix this. And it was through that more direct pressure often that we were able to resolve it.
Y bueno, a veces pues decíamos, me falta esta cantidad y nos daba coraje porque a veces trabajamos mucho y nos daban pues, nos faltaban 5 horas, 3 horas y a veces 5 horas ya afecta porque casi es lo de un día, medio día trabajado. Y decía, no, pues horas que me hacían falta para comprar la comida, para pagar la luz, X cosa.
We used to do a lot of these direct actions at each of these individual workplaces. So someone wouldn't be paid and we would run and do an action and we would recover wages. And after a while we realized we're like firefighters and we're running around constantly putting out fires, and in reality there's somebody out there that's lighting these fires. Let's find that person and stop it. There's a systemic issue that's happening about why this would be happening. So let's look to the corporations that actually hold the influence here and go directly to them to stop the systemic issue, to stop wage theft from happening to begin with, instead of running around and putting around fires. Let's stop the fires from being lit.